Okay, our first equation is in standard form. 5x minus 2y equals 0. We have x and y on the left and a constant on the right. The second equation is 4x equals 3y plus 14. That's not in standard form. We're going to need to subtract 3y from both sides, so it's 4x minus 3y equals 14. And then it'll be in standard form. I've labeled them both equation 1, equation 2. We can see the colors there. Now we have our x terms and y terms lined up, as well as our constant terms. I have to make a decision. I need either, after I add the equations together, 0x or 0y. Now I need the coefficients to match with the y's or the x's, but have opposite signs. As I'm looking at this, I have 2y and 3y. I can multiply them by 2 and 3, maybe get 6y for both of them. We'll see how that works. As you can see here, I decided to multiply the top equation by a positive 3, because I knew I would have a 15x for the x term. And on the bottom equation, I had to multiply by negative 2 to get the positive 6, and I knew I would have negative 8x plus 6y, and the top equation has minus 6y. Now remember, I multiply each term. 3 times 0 is 0, and negative 2 times 14 is negative 28. Now, our y terms will add together to become 0y, leaving me with one variable term and the constant term. Now, I left the 0y there so you can see what the process is and what happens. But remember, our two equations, I'm adding them together. I'm adding the x terms, adding the y terms, adding the constant terms together. So now we have 15x minus 8x. The answer is 7x positive. Next are our y terms. It's a 0 because we have minus 6y and plus 6y. So it's 0y. Now, the constant terms. It's negative 28. Now I'm left with 7x equals negative 28. Now I want the answer for x, meaning I need to have the coefficient to be 1. Right now I have 7x, and I need that to become 1. How I do that is dividing by 7. But we can't only divide on the left side, we have to divide on the right side. Now, like I just explained earlier and wrote down in front of you, we have x equals negative 4. We replace x with negative 4 in either of the original equations. Now we solve for y. I'm going to work on the first equation. Now, I have an answer for x and an answer for y. X equals negative 4 and y equals negative 10. Now that I have my pair that satisfies both equations, although I haven't confirmed it yet, I need to check that answer in both equations to make sure it yields two true statements. So now we can see that my answer is negative 4 comma negative 10. That is x equals negative 4, y equals negative 10. I have checked both original equations with my pair for x and y, and I got two true statements. 0 equals 0, and negative 16 equals negative 16. If you were to happen to get, during your check, answers that didn't equal each other, that weren't true, you need to go back and check your work or check your check. Both statements in your check should be true. And we can be confident that negative 4 and negative 10 is the ordered pair we need. This point will be on both lines at the same time.